Canadian superstar Tom Cochrane headlined the entry into service kickoff for Bombardier's Global 8000, an $83 million U.S. business jet the Canadian company is banking on to become a superstar in the sky.
So this is the fastest airplane that exists on Earth right now, built here in Toronto. We should be very proud of that.
In an exclusive one-on-one with CTV News, Bombardier CEO Eric Martel says the jets have become its bread and butter, propelling its remarkable turnaround for a company that nearly a decade ago received hundreds of millions in government bailout for its C-Series passenger planes, which failed because of cost overruns and technical delays. Now it's extending its reach into defense to build on its success.
Perhaps Bombardier's dreams are greater than its ability to pay for them. You, of course, want a piece of the pie from these billions in government commitments that we saw in the last budget. What do you say to those critics that you're extending your hand too far?
This is a very fair question, and this is something that I think we learned from what happened in the past. It's not like we're designing a jet fighter or something else. We won't do that. But it's what we're doing is we're taking, the existing platform, and we are helping people to integrate their system. The risk for us is very minimal.
The latest potential move is to deepen its 15-year relationship with Saab, which is trying to sell Ottawa on its Gripen fighter jets. The Swedish company says Bombardier would assemble the planes in Canada, creating up to 10,000 jobs.
Which would effectively be doubling your Canadian workforce, because currently you have 12,200. I mean, is that a realistic number?
Yeah, I think when they say 10,000, they probably also look at the whole maintenance after and support and service. The reality is those planes will be built. We'll need X thousands of people probably to build it with the supply chain.
So the number, is it realistic, or is it?
I don't know. I haven't checked their number, but they came up. But I'm assuming that it's also including the all aftermarket and support for the next 30 years.
So these 10,000 jobs are not necessarily direct jobs. They could be indirect jobs. Do you think it'll happen?
I don't know. I'm not in the secret in Ottawa, so I know some people are thinking about this very seriously right now.
But obviously, it would be a substantial plus for your company to have this decision be made in Saab's favor. So you could join with them or pair with them.
Absolutely. So we could be, as I said, we've been a partner for a long time.
For now, the primary focus: business jets. Last month, the Canadian government removed a 10% luxury tax on private jets, which is helping. So is the fact that aerospace is mostly exempt from Trump's tariffs.
Actually, it was free trade since 1979, even before NAFTA, and even, of course, before USMCA. So it's a bit of a global agreement that, country can do aerospace parts to other country, and there will be no tariffs.
But as there is talk of USMCA being revisited or reviewed next July, is there concern that perhaps aerospace could be included?
There's always concern.
Especially for a jet like the Global 8000, which includes parts and assembly from Canada, Mexico, and the United States.
I'm always thinking of Plan B, Plan C, Plan D, but the reality is, as I said earlier, I think common sense will prevail.
Despite the headwinds, for today at least, Bombardier is celebrating a Canadian plane sold to a Canadian buyer. Billionaire and waste management mogul Patrick Dovigi.